Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And off we go from forefield. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. So the Buccaneers come out, and Baker Mayfield leads them out. He has found a spot to be very comfortable. The former #1 overall pick out of Oklahoma, who turned 30 in the offseason and has done a nice job with the Buccaneers the last few years.
Now, this is the type of quarterbacks that just give defensive coordinators nightmares. They stay up all night thinking, okay, what is the best way to defend him? Do we treat him as a runner? Do we treat him as a passer? And I think that's really where the most stress comes in, Mike, is you want to make sure you don't let him kill you with his legs downfield as a runner, but it's also his ability to extend plays as a passer that really creates a lot of stress on your back-end coverage, and that's where those big plays can come. So it's a big challenge. They know it, and we'll find out early on what the plan is. They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
The motion man is Johnson. Throwing on second down, Mayfield. This one is caught by Shepard. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. 11 yards on the connection there. Good for a Buccaneers first down. Here's carry number 1 for Rashad White. He'll work forward for a couple. Tyreek Williams, first rounder out of Ohio State. They're on the tackle.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7. It's Otten in motion. On second down, Baker. That's caught left side by Otten. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
Yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it. Here's White.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
So on 4th down, Riley Dixon on to punt for Tampa Bay. Deep for the Lions, Holly Freeman. Getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. So the Lions come out, and they are led again by Jared Goff. Already year 10 in the league, and half of those 10 with the Lions. Remember, took the Rams to a Super Bowl as well. What a year last year, Greg. 2nd in passing yards in the NFL.
Sometimes we can make NFL football so complicated, Mike. There's different schemes, the personnel, different approaches to how to play the game. But when it all comes down to it, the best teams in the league, they simply just find a way to win. It might look different week in and week out. It might take 40 passes or it might take 40 runs. It could be a shootout or a slugfest. It doesn't matter. They are comfortable operating in all situations, and man, all you got to do, like Al Davis said, just win, baby.
That first down run lost 3, so it'll be 2nd and 13. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's Not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
A 3-yard loss.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
On 4th down, Lions going to send out the All-Pro from a season ago, Jack Fox to punt. Cameron Johnson deep for Tampa Bay. Whoa! And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. First and 10 now from the 36. It's Otten in motion. On play action, Mayfield. He finds Mr. Reliable, Mike Evans. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
A gain of
18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker.
Mayfield's pass complete to Tez Johnson. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Lions' 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 3. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And it is caught. What a throw. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bucs will take a 7-0 lead.
7, Lions nothing. Chase McLaughlin.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. A return now from the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Lions offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the gun, it's Goff. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Boy, easy call for an official. Once the receiver steps out of bounds, he can't be the first guy to touch it. So that brings out the flag. on second down, Goff. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Shotgun. It's Goff. He's got his man complete. Thanks to Sloss. 13 yards on that pass play. Good for a Lions first down.
That's good for a Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
Made at the 38-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll go play action with Goff. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It is a big play there for the Lions.
That's
and
good
even
for
30 yards.
And they decide to bring pressure here on 3rd down, but he does a really nice job, remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a strike downfield and keeps the drive alive.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. That's a short one, caught by Laporta. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, his quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
On 1st down, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's not often that you see a running back be the one that the defense decides to double team in the passing game, but to me this feels like the defense was tipped off. They knew what was coming, they knew where the quarterback was going with the ball, and they were able to put a stop to this one really before it got going.
Goff gives it to Gibbs, and the Lions have a 1st and goal forthcoming. Takes this down to the 5-yard line.
Gain of 6.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up until this point, Mike. I mean, So much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
Here's Gibbs. And he'll get about 5.
Junior Gibbs, the ball carrier, brought down just shy of the goal line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
Second and goal. Gibbs. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
On the play.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
Montgomery, and he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
A loss of 2
That
yards.
3rd down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
Bates' kick is good. And the Lions are on the board. It's 7-3.
Lions.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So, after his field goal, Bates back out to kick this one away. On the return is Sean Tucker. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by White. And this will be a Bucs 1st down as the tackle's made at the 36.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. And a Buccaneer.
Well, a really
1st
nice
down.
start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
It's Otten in motion. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7. It's Otten in motion. So we are through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. 7-3 is our score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. On to the 2nd, Buccaneers in possession of the football. 2nd and 7 as we are ready to get back underway. 2nd down throw from Mayfield. He's hit after the catch and the ball comes free. And the Lions have come up with the football.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
They hand it to Gibbs. And they'll take this down inside 35. 14 on the pickup. First down, Detroit.
Lions, first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Throwing on second down. Goff. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Now Goff. That's deep for the back of the end zone. This one is caught. It is a touchdown. There's a marker down. Let's see if it holds up.
Pass interference. Defense. That penalty is declined.
Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions are on top. It's now 10-7.
Buccaneers 7.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Tucker. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. Man in motion, heading left. On first down is Mayfield. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 35-yard line.
On second down, a run with White. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
The tackle made by Rock Yasin. A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Buccaneers.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. It's Otten in motion. On first down, right back to White. Oh, yeah. And he's going to be out of bounds. just shy of midfield. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Really well executed counter run there, Mike. And what you're trying to do anytime on these misdirection schemes is you're trying to get these linebackers that might play at a 4.5 speed to maybe play at a 4.7 speed. The hesitation, not understanding exactly where the ball is going to end up, gives you an advantage offensively, just like we saw here.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 49-yard line.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. It's Otten in motion. From the gun, it's Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. They get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
The motion man is Johnson. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll go. Mayfield. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop.
Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They'll begin with great field position, a short field, in fact, as they start with a 1st down. Now Gibbs. He's able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not the second. He's taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
To throw is gone. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4. Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Lions first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He was brought down by Levante David. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 3. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Looks wide, get this one complete. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the 1st down.
Brings up 3rd down.
and inches. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they've got it at the 19-yard line. They're into the red zone and still on the mark. First down picked up.
That's good for a Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
On play action, Goff. He'll swing this out to Montgomery. And he's in! David Montgomery. Touchdown, Lions.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack, and you certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
Bates now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Lions will get out in front, 17-7.
17. Buccaneers 7.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bucs offense ready to see what they can do. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. They send a receiver in motion left. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup.
Running these underneath crossing routes, you wouldn't imagine lead to a lot of explosive plays, but when done right, if you can get the receiver in open space and get the ball in their hands, there's a lot of opportunity for big run after the catch and generate chunk plays.
On 2nd down, Baker. He'll find Rashad Wright. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
A gain of 11.
A gain there of 11. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win. And that's exactly what he did here.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and a yard. It's Otten in motion. On the handoff, it's White. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is.
Taken down
First down.
at the 41. A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Tampa Bay.
Another run here with White. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Taken down at the 22-yard
A pickup of 14 on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Buccaneers.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
It's clear whatever they were trying to set up was not going to work. He went through his entire progression, had nobody to throw the ball to, and just kind of surrenders the play and throws it away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They motion a receiver right. Throwing on 2nd down. Mayfield. Swing this one out to right. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Tampa Bay.
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. It is brought in the end zone. Cameron Johnson. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage. Great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone because, as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. It's up and through. And the Bucs are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14.
Buccaneers 14.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. They'll do so with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
On 2nd down, Goff. That's right side and into the hands of Tismar. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. the windows close up and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
Here's Jack Fox now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense, running back Rashad White, ready for this next possession. And he has been the focal point of this offense. When you get a performance like this, you can almost invariably know the offensive line's been stellar, and they have been so far. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
They motion the slot man left. Throwing is Baker. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? Timeout here at Tampa Bay. That is their second. They'll talk things over before third down. Baker to throw. And that is incomplete.
That has to be a disappointing end to this drive. Just think, when they took the field on this possession, Mike, they're thinking they got a shot to go down there and take the lead, but they couldn't even get to midfield, let alone the end zone. If they end up getting another shot before halftime, they've got to find a way to have better execution than they did right here.
Fair catch, taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. The Lions offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll start out first down and 10. To throw is Goff. This one complete. It's to Small.
Not the biggest gain in the world, Mike, but what I really like from the quarterback is just the timing of the drop, the timing of the delivery. And hopefully this can jumpstart this offense in the right direction.
Here comes 2nd and 4. They'll go play action with Goff. Now pass deep for St. Brown. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
He was defended by
and you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
This time they stay on the ground. Montgomery, first down, still going. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
45-yard line.
So often we think third down, pass. But in this case, they keep the ball on the ground, kind of flip the script a little bit, keep defenses guessing throughout the game, and it leads to a big pickup.
That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula as they come out for the second half. It's about to get underway.
Chase McLaughlin.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Their own 22-yard
The Lions offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. His throw, left side, for Slaw. He's got it.
To Isaac Slaw. Out of bounds at the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. He's inside the 40, and he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone. A long one from Gibbs, 53 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Goff with the give to Montgomery. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Jamel Dean on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 19-yard line.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
It's a gain
They
of
get 14 yards and set up
That's
first
good
and
for
goal.
the Lions.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
Here's a run.
Jahmyr Gibbs, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 4-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Here's Goff. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and
So
goal.
instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
That one out wide to Gibbs. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A gain of a yard.
Great coverage here defensively. Not only the ability to take away all the end zone targets from the quarterback and force him to check the ball down to the back on the swing, but then also the pursuit to the ball carrier to keep him short of the end zone.
Interesting decision. A field goal makes it a two-score game. They're going to keep the hammer down and go for it on 4th and goal. And this will pay off. It is caught. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit.
Touchdown, Lions.
Now Goff leads the Lions for a 2-point try.
The Lions will set
Blitz
up
coming. He'll throw it. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Lions 28, Buccaneers 14.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. Crazy. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. They send Evans in motion. Second down throw from Mayfield. They'll set up the screen to White. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now Mayfield. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down. And that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Brings up 4th
So
down.
barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3 and out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20.
1st and 10.
The Lions offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And this will be a Lions first down. They'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
That one is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 39-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Throwing here is gone. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 4.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's gone. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this. Then on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If that was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff is caught left side by St. Brown. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Goff's go-to guy, St. Brown. Amon-Ra gives the Lions a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Goff to throw. He's got a man all alone. That's too small. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight. And it gives the team a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day. They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
A second down throw for Goff. Catch is made by Wright. And a good job rallying to the football. Holds him just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Now, Goff. He'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
On the coverage.
Wise decision, especially at this stage of the game. You certainly don't want to force something and let the other guys right back into the game.
Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good.
Makes the score.
And the Lions will extend their third quarter lead.
14.
So, after his field goal, Bates back out to kick this one away. To return is Tucker. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The Buccaneers offense back onto the field for their next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. Start this on the ground. Here's White. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
I think a little bit of what's happened here, Mike, is this offense is having some trouble matching the level of physicality of the defense. So physically, they're getting beat at the point of attack, and I think these last 2 plays are a great example why.
3rd and a long way to go. They send Evans in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. He'll find his running back, White. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. They go play action with Mayfield. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete. Trying to hook up with Cade Otton that time around. And it'll bring up 2nd down. They'll motion the slot man right. Throwing on second down. Mayfield. Gets this complete right side to Otten.
Mayfield's pass.
And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
At the 8-yard line.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Mike Evans. Touchdown, Buccaneers. That his second touchdown tonight.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
McLaughlin now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Buccaneers are able to cut the deficit to 10.
31. Buccaneers 21.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. He'll swing this out to Montgomery. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 3. Now Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Goff hooking up with his tight end, Laporta, and they give the Lions a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
34-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not a second. He'll be taken down for no gain right at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 11.
Third and 11. They'll go play action with Goff. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Nice job here by the defense. They understood this quarterback is looking to push this ball downfield past the line to gain, and he's got no choice but to check it down short to the tight end, rally tackle, and brings up 4th down.
Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This one from 39 yards out. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. The Lions will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. So, after his field goal, Bates back out to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Tucker. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll send the receiver in motion to the left. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
On 2nd down, Baker. To the middle of the field, he's got Evans. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
Complete to number 13.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
1st down, Tampa Bay.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, He is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the fourth quarter. They've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive. Continue to cut into that deficit. Every possession is critical.
And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
They're going to put a man in motion to the right. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Swing this one out to White, and he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
It's going to be third. They need 1. They'll try to run for it. Here's White. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down.
2 yards.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
On fourth down, Chase McLaughlin in for the Bucs. This a 57-yard attempt. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Bucs are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Goff to throw on first down. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
To Jahmyr Gibbs. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 5. Goff gives it to Gibbs. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line.
1st and 10.
The veteran Mike Evans, he's heading back out onto the field with the rest of the Tampa Bay offense. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. Receiver in motion, headed left. On first down is Mayfield. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive.
It's a
Gain of 23
yards.
and a first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Mayfield to throw on first and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
Sterling Shepard.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time, he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Throwing is Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They'll go. Mayfield. This one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's a turnover.
You know, like anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
First and 10 now from the 36. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
15-yard pickup there.
That's good.
First down, Detroit.
So often we see a team that's milking a 2-score lead get very conservative, especially in the fourth quarter, but not this coach. He says, all right, I might have a 2-score lead. I want to make it 3. He's trying to put as much pressure on his opponent possible here down the stretch late.
On play action, Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
13 yards on
It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Second and goal. Montgomery. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
You know at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down, or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
From the gun, on third down, it's gone. Escaping to, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Jared Goff, touchdown Lions. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Buccaneers 24.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. To return is Tucker. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The veteran Mike Evans is heading back out onto the field with the rest of the Tampa Bay offense. Slot man gonna move in motion left. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. He's gonna run it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
At the 28-yard line.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. On play action, Mayfield. That'll be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
Yaya Diaby on the stop. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 12-yard line.
Here's Gibbs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brought down behind the line of
The
scrimmage.
offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he will get into the end zone. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And, Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Bates now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions are able to extend the lead.
Lions 48, Buccaneers 24.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Tucker. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Bucs take over.
The Buccaneers offense getting set to get back to work.
37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Slot man in motion left. To throw is Mayfield. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Now the Bucs will take their first time out, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
They send Evans in motion. Mayfield to throw. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They motion the slot man left. Second down throw for Mayfield. A pass, it's complete. It's Shepard. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down. They'll send a man in motion left. Now Mayfield. This one is caught by Shepard. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Lions' 31-yard line.
Slot man gonna move in motion left. Throwing on second down, Mayfield. Throw on the run is complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 yards.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon, and frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
There's that man again. Another catch.
Complete to Sterling Shepard. Out of bounds at the 17-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. To the outside, complete to Johnson. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. It comes with 36 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They go play action with Mayfield. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
He'll throw. It's White, and he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The Lions offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. These fans set to head home happy. Very solid performance by the hometown side as they finish off a very decisive victory. Goff down to a knee. And that should be the final act in this one. So it's a win here for the Lions. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA-Madden NFL. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.